Hello, Mindscape here. This is one of my other passions. As you guys will notice, as time goes on, I start adding more videos to my channel. I have a lot of them, not just firearms, but also pieces of history and other things. So this definitely qualifies as a piece of history. What I've got here is the medal for the victory over Germany in the Great Patriotic War, 1941-1945. This one was issued by the former Soviet Union, and they called what we call World War II, they called the Great Patriotic War. And that started for them on the 22nd of June 1941, when Nazi Germany broke the Soviet-German non-aggression pact and invaded Russia. So this one here was awarded to practically all Russian servicemen, anybody who had anything to do with the victory over Germany in the Great Patriotic War. Roughly about 15 million of them issued. So this is one of the easier ones to find and one of the lesser expensive finds. Best place to find one of these would be like on eBay or something like that. So this is what's referred to as a campaign medal. So it highlights a specific moment or specific portion of a war or an event, like for example this one here, the Great Patriotic War, as opposed to the entire conflict. So what we've got is we've got the medal, and we've also got the award certificate. The medal here, the award certificate here. If at all possible, if you guys are interested in collecting this kind of stuff just for historical value, definitely try and spend a little bit extra money and get one with the award certificate. Definitely going to be worth more later on, and it's really nice to get because it just adds to the authenticity of it. So we got the front of the medal and then the back, and so it's for victory over Germany in the Great Patriotic War, 1941-1945. And of course on the obverse you've got the bust of Joseph Stalin, obviously the leader of the Soviet Union at the time. The award certificate also saying pretty much the same thing in Russian, in Cyrillic. And then on the inside, we've got the description of the medal. So I'll zoom out here on the camera so that you guys can see that better. So on the one side we have a description of the medal and what the medal's for victory over Germany in the Great Patriotic War, 1941 to 1945. And on the right hand side, it's more of a description of the medal itself, the award, who it was awarded to, the date, the time, and the seal of the Soviet Union. So this one here, if I'm not mistaken, was awarded 10 August 1945. My being able to decipher cursive Cyrillic is not quite so good as printed, but if anyone out there would care to correct me on that one, would know better, please let me know. But as far as I can tell, that's 10 August 1945 is when that was awarded. Sometimes there'll be an award certificate number on the back, or award number on the back. This one here bears special merit because it is one of the first ones issued. Now granted, there were, again, roughly about 15 million of these issued. This one is 10,508. Very low serial number. So in the whole context of things, being that the medal itself is somewhat beat up, the simple fact of the matter that this is one of the first ones issued, I'm pretty stoked about that one. So it's kind of nice actually. And so that's just one example. Next one I've got is medal for the capture of Koenigsberg, which is located in East Prussia. The city's name now is Kaliningrad. So they renamed it, the Soviets renamed it right after they annexed it after the Great Patriotic War. So this one here, there's a little bit of a difference in the condition of the medal versus the condition of the ribbon. So I'll go ahead and zoom in on that real quick. So you can see there's a little bit of tarnish on the medal itself and on the back especially. And the date on the back being 10 April 1945. However, I still think this one's authentic. What I think happened with it, though, is I think that the original owner or a previous owner had replaced the ribbon at one time. I'll move that to the side, and then we'll open the award certificate up again. This one too also has a serial number for the award, but this time it's located on the left page here. And then the customary award information here on the right hand side, as well as who it was awarded to and the date. And unfortunately the seal completely obscures the date, so I can't read that, unfortunately. And then thirdly, another example, this one here is what's called a Jubilee ribbon. So this one is the 20th anniversary of the Great Patriotic War. And I'll zoom back out again so you can see both the award and the certificate. This one here was definitely kept in a lot better condition than the other two. Of course, obviously it's 20 years younger. That certainly helps. Or 20 years newer, I should say. Wrong terminology there. And on the medal itself, you can see there's a description of a soldier holding a child on his shoulder. And then the end date of the war, 1945. And then the 20th anniversary, 1965, there on the right-hand side. And on the reverse of the medal, you have the Roman numeral 20, 2 X's there, signifying the 20th anniversary. And then as far as the booklet, the award booklet, again, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, and then this is medal for the 20th anniversary of the Great Patriotic War, 1941-1945. And I'll zoom back out here just a little bit, and then open the award certificate up. And again, the customary information is viewable there. Sorry if my fingers are in the way. On the left-hand side, you see a picture of the medal. Some of these are going to be in black and white. Some of them are going to be in color. It just depends on the award. And then on the right-hand side, again, you have the individual's name written out in Cyrillic cursive, as well as, again, the description of the medal and the date. This one here appears to be awarded 17 August 1965. So, and then this one repeats the pattern as far as the original medal for victory over Germany, whereas the serial number for the medal or for the award is actually located on the back as well. So this one here is one of the later ones issued. 5,546,900. So that also might have a clue as to why the condition is so much better. But still a find in and of itself. So the main reason why that I'm mentioning these as far as things that definitely people might be interested in, people definitely are interested in, as is that 2015 is the 70th anniversary of the end of the Great Patriotic War. So lots of interest around that. May 9th specifically is what the Russians call Victory Day. So if you're interested in history at all, even Russian history, definitely worth picking these guys up. They're not very expensive. A lot of them are generally in the range of anywhere between $20 to $100, maybe even less, depending on the condition of the medal. And of course, obviously, how many were issued. In the case of the Koenigsberg medal, this one here will fetch a slightly higher price than would the victory over Germany, because only about 760,000 of these were issued. Whereas the victory over Germany, I'll show that one once more, about 15 million. A definite difference there. So, at any rate, hop online, ebay.com, check them out, and happy hunting. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any comments or questions, just please leave them below.